Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, how are you today? I hope you fine at home. Okay, my name is Chandra Bowo. I am student University of Muhammadiyah North Sumatra. Today, I want to talk about advantages and disadvantages of learning from home during COVID-19. Okay? Two pro advantages. Flexible. Online learning is an activity that can be carried on flexible. Why? Because online learning can be done anytime and anywhere. Online learning you can do in sitting or laying down position. That makes online learning flexible. And for disadvantages, so many types. Assessment are one of the student obligation that must be done while studying online. But very often the teacher provide many assessments for students. Assessment can make students panic and stress. Why? Because the tasks given by the teacher are numerous and must be collected on time. It causes the student to panic. For example, we can make good use of time. By studying at home, there is a lot of time that we must study independent and understand the material that the teacher provides. Getting material in the form of document and PPT to be studied more deeply. Okay. The advantage, flexible. Yes, flexible. Why? Because it can be done anywhere and under any circumstances. Online learning can be done, but flexible is not the main thing for online learning. We must also see the condition and circumstances. How flexible can it be if students whose homes are far from cities and far from the internet? That is the main thing that impedes online learning activities for students who live in area where there is no network. And the disadvantages, assessment. Who like assessment? I think anyone don't like it. All have assessment, especially assessment that burden students. Why? Because as we know, students are burdened by assessment, which make them panic to stress. We know that assessment are obligation that students must work on, but if there are so many tasks and must be ready on the same day. For example, students complain a lot about assessment. They study at home to avoid the pandemic COVID-19 and increase their immune power body. But if so many tasks are given, I think it's not to increase immune power body. Rather, it makes students stress and panic in online learning. If it's online study, if given an assessment without explaining the material presented by the teacher. Okay, advantages. Technology. Technology is a supporting tool for online learning. Why? Because with technology we can search for information, get information, and increase knowledge through of technology. That exercise today, supporting technology used for online learning are Zoom, WhatsApp, Google Classroom, and the others. And disadvantages. Network. Network is a tool used to connect the internet with application that our use network is very important in learning online. Why? Because if there is no network, the network will disrupt learning activities. Teaching online. That is a drawback of online learning. For example, we can use existing technology well, much of the knowledge we get from insurance technology if we want to look different. Technology is very important in the era digital or 4.0. So we must to make the best of technology for today. Advantages. Utilize technology that currently developing. Why? Because like we know, technology development is so rapid and so fast. But very unfortunate uneven technology development. There are still many schools that don't utilize technology. This is due to the absence of network in their home area. And for disadvantages, network is identical to the internet, and internet is identical to quota. Studying online is very wasteful of quota. Why? Because every time you study online was use app store that eat a lot of quota, and that inventory has to be done for online learning. There are many things students complain about the network. Network is not always good every day. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. This can hamper learning activities, especially areas that are difficult to get a network in the village. And for example, while online learning is taking place, suddenly the network disappears and make learning distracting. Many students live in remote area and they study in people cities. And at the time of the pandemic COVID-19, they come back to in the village. The main thing that they complain about when studying online is network. Network in the village is very difficult and bad. Until the slogan, "My value depends on my network." If to choose to study online or study at school, I will choose study at school. Why? Because study at school so interesting and so make happy. The conclusion, so learning at school activities that are very cool and easy to understand. Learning at school is also done with a lively and there is interaction one another people. It is not boring and very interesting because there are interaction conducted in teaching and learning activities. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.